We interrupt our regular programming to bring you this special Cool Oldies 1450 sports presentation.
All right, it's game day. You only got one job to do. That's win. That means you stay focused for 4 quarters. Know your assignments and finish on every play. Don't be looking for shortcuts, and don't even think about making excuses. Because if you want the W, you're going to have to earn it.
Isolate yourself in. You will find there's no rhyme or reason that it'll find you.
Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. We made it. We are here in Berlin, Maryland at the Decatur Seahawks Stadium, sitting on top of the press box in a 20-knot wind with the rain coming. And man, oh man, it's a miracle that we're even able to get this broadcast out to you. But here we are. And you know, it's exciting time right here in the semifinals, the quarterfinals. You know, this is Coach Rick Little doing the color. I'll be doing your play-by-play, and we're both got jackets and gloves on, and we're going to try to stay warm and bring you some great high school football. Rick, the old adage of the cream always rises to the top is usually the rule and rarely the exception in high school football. These two teams came within 13 points of facing each other in the 2A state championship last year.
Yeah, and these two teams, their programs have legacies of winning. They're in the quarterfinals, Walkersville for the 3rd straight year, Decatur for the 4th straight year. You know, a lot of winning between these two programs.
Absolutely. Walkersville skunked Poolesville last year, then went on to have the game of the decade at Damascus, which propelled them to a win at Owings Mills and then a road trip to Huntingtown where their season ended. Huntingtown was the team that faced Decatur in the final, and Decatur made it to the final, barely scraping by Milford Mill by 1 point.
Yep.
Decatur won the 2A last year, only 20-13 in a hard-fought back and forth against Huntingtown.
Yeah, and actually they have been going through the regular season this year with a lot of big wins, but had to struggle to beat a Wycomico team by 5 points just last week. So, you know, put it this way, it's high school football. They're high school football players.
Yeah.
You just never know. You know, we have a lot of game-breaking individuals, players with exceptional skill. Of course, everybody in Walkersville and Frederick County knows DeMarcus Ross.
Yes.
He's about, if with a big night tonight, set a bunch of career records, and we'll try to keep everybody abreast of those. But Decatur has a few athletes of their own, led by Devon Chandler, who is a Vanderbilt commit,
Wow.
who will go both ways, offense as a wide receiver, defense as a safety, where as the defensive, he was the defensive player of the year in the Bayside Conference this season. So an exceptional athlete. He plays both sides of the ball. DeMarcus Ross also has been playing both sides of the ball here during the playoffs. So the key to this game is try to restrict big plays, especially with the weather conditions.
Yeah, I would imagine that number 1 seed Decatur feels pretty fortunate to be facing number 8 seed Walkersville with the longest road trip in Walkersville history. That, you know, here at home, state seedings really don't account for strength of schedule, though.
Correct. No strength of schedule. It's just a win-loss record and the points you pick up by beating a 1A, 2A, or 3A team.
And Decatur didn't have to face Linganore, Oakdale, and Middletown to end up with an 8 seed.
That's exactly right. But you know what? If you're the coach Jake Coleman, I'm sure he's put some bulletin board material up from last year's Walkersville's team, who also entered the playoffs as the A seed and made it to the state semifinal, including this round, a big upset of also a previously undefeated team.
Well, you know, like you said a minute ago, they barely squeaked by Wacomico to get here. Walkersville is ranked above Wacomico and Max Prep standings. So I don't know if that.
Yeah.
Hey, look, no matter how you slice it,
that's right.
It's a really good indicator of what we expect here tonight, and that's some great high school football. Now there is a factor that we weren't expecting, and that's this weather.
Yes, and you know, I hate the fact that the weather could play a role, but it certainly, with this wind and a wet football, and also it keeps fans away, because I'll tell you what, these are two very talented football teams, and this is going to be a great game. And for those people from Frederick County that have never traveled down here, what a beautiful stadium here at Stephen Decatur. The Seahawks.
It's right on 50, about 16 miles outside of Ocean City, just west of Ocean City, right on Route 50. I can see Route 50 from here, so it's a heck of a road trip to make, but hey, it's worth it. I'm looking over on the Walkersville side, and they're streaming in. I'm going to tell you, those are some fans over there, because they're all sitting there wrapped up in their trash bags and everything. I see about 20 fans in the bleachers over there. What do you think?
Yeah, and there's going to be a few here. I know they've been coordinating rides and stuff like that. The community, as we know and have experienced, most of Frederick County high schools really follow their teams and try to support them. But this was a major endeavor for the Walkersville community to try to get down here to support their young men.
Absolutely. You mentioned Coach Jay Coleman. They are the defending state 2A champions, so this is a big deal. But this guy is the youngest coach, the youngest head coach in the state of Maryland. He's only 27 years old.
And he knows how to coach high school football.
Well, he's been in the quarterfinals 4 years in a row.
Has a great staff, again, great athletes here. Again, the whole thing, they have webcast productions. They do it right here at Stephen Decatur. And he, as the leader of the Seahawks, he belongs.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. All right, we want to thank our game sponsors for making this possible. Of course, we are only 2 weeks away from a trip to Annapolis. And, the great news, coaches, we got how many teams? We got 4 teams?
Four teams from
in the
Frederick
mix.
County
we got
still alive.
Linganore, Frederick, Middletown, and Walkersville.
Yep, and our neighbor from Washington County, Boonesboro, in the 1A.
And they're
still
looking,
alive.
They're looking real good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so tonight's game is brought to you by Amber Hill Physical Therapy, Brownie's Auto Care. Oh, yeah, our good friend Mike Blue over there in Walkersville. Catoctin Mountain Massage, Center of Life Chiropractic, Cousins Ace Hardware, Hawkins Landscaping, Dave Hawkins over there on Link Bridge Road, right there halfway between Thurmont and Walkersville. Dave has won 8 years in a row the best of the best in Frederick County for landscaping. Thurmont, American Legion Post 168, all of our wonderful veterans there in Thurmont. They sponsor all of our sports. And finally, last but not least, for great roasted chicken, Thurmont Country Kitchen. That's it. So we'll take a step aside for a quick break and hear from those sponsors, and we'll be back for some great football in just a few. Don't go anywhere, because you are going to get a real treat tonight.
At Amber Hill Therapy Centers, our goal is to provide you with a customized treatment plan using advanced physical therapy and occupational therapy methods and technology. With offices conveniently located in Thurmont and throughout Frederick County, Amber Hill Therapy Centers specializes in sports injuries and sports rehab, back pain, post-surgical rehab, and more. We accept all major insurance plans. Amber Hill Therapy Centers treats patients of all ages who receive care from our highly skilled therapists and staff. For more information on Amber Hill Therapy Centers, check out our website at amberhillpt.com. Amber Hill Therapy Centers, where the patients come first.
Amber Hill Therapy Center is a proud sponsor of Frederick County High School athletics on the radio.
Our local American Legion Post 168 in Thurmont is amazing. Not only do they support local high school sports on the radio, but they have great food, great fun, and they constantly serve our community in so many ways. Check out their Facebook page, American Legion Post 168, to find out about their exciting events. And be sure to say thank you for supporting our local community. And don't you forget to say thank you every time you see them for their selfless sacrifice in military service to our country. Thanks, American Legion Post 168. We salute you.
And welcome back to the Stephen Decatur High School and the 2A quarterfinals. We just had the national anthem, and now the captains are getting ready to meet at center field for the coin toss. Looking across the field, it is a steady rain. A little bit of wind that kicks up every now and then.
And just as you said that, you may hear a little funny noise in the broadcast. Those are the tarps that we've got wrapped around us to try to keep from getting blown off the top of this press box.
Yeah, we're stationed on the rooftop of the press box. It's very roomy. It's just, again, with these weather conditions.
Yeah.
We got Walkersville statistician Steve Hawkins standing outside in the rain. We're trying to make a little elbow room for him.
Yeah, that's a great point. These guys, all these guys contribute so much day in and day out to make this program successful. It's not just a matter of a couple of coaches and some players. I mean, there is a whole team of volunteers, adults, parents, and everybody that make this possible. And they all made the trip down.
We got Walkersville won the toss and deferred, so they will kick off. The Seahawks from Stephen Decatur will receive the football.
So both teams shake hands at midfield, and we are ready to rock here. Sitting right here on the 50-yard line. Just remind you, if you're listening on the radio, you can watch this live on our video feed at WTHUradio.com. Thank you to Brownie's Auto Care for making that possible. And
one thing I did notice when I was watching some film is Decatur uses two quarterbacks.
So they platoon them?
Anxious to see, not during the game, they just have amassed stats, and Blake Kokomo started the last game against Wycomico. I'll keep an eye out for the other quarterback, number 16, Johnny Hobgood. Walkersville set to kick. Looks Stephen Decatur, of course, has watched the film. Walkersville typically does that placement kick into the dead area, about the 30-yard line. And if Colton Amaral hits this right, it could drop it over top of the Seahawk players. And here we go.
Short kick, just like you said, right in that spot. They cover it well and immediately tackled for a 1-yard gain.
Yeah, and looks like middle linebackers, the Word brothers, with the tackle. And quarterback Johnny Hobgood steps in. 10 touchdown passes on the season, 68% completion rate, 1,700 yards passing on the season. Said that the player to watch offensively, number 0, Davin Chandler is a wide receiver. Number 1, Vernon DeShields is a running back, who they now just empty the backfield.
Yep. Naked gun, looking for the in. Jump. Oh, he busted right through it, and he's going to run all the way into the Walkersville territory, number 3, on the reception down to the 43-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like the defensive back went underneath the route but mistimed the ball. Plenty of running room after the catch for number 3, Tribe Wilson.
Hurry up offense. 4 receivers spread in the gun. 1 lone back on his left hip pocket. He sends motion across. Hands off straight ahead, fakes the throw, and it's over the outstretched fingertips of the receiver, incomplete.
A lot of room there if they connect on that one. The linebackers did not drop out. Just over the hand of Chandler.
We can see the glistening on that ball. That ball is wet already with this mist rain coming down.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised the referee that handles the football doesn't have a towel
Yep.
to dry it off at least between plays, and then he steps out of the way.
We got trips to
And-
the right, and they all look over to the sideline for the signal, the Seahawks, and now they change the play at the line of scrimmage.
Bunch formation here on the short side of the field.
Straight handoff off left tackle, spun around, he breaks the tackle into the second level, breaks another tackle, still on his feet, and all the way down to the 26-yard line, 1st and 10, Seahawks.
Vernon DeShields on the carry. Walkersville just missing tackles. They got to wrap up, hold on, wait for a teammate to come in.
They need to stop right here in that spread again. They motion the back out to the right side. 5-receiver spread. There's a guy thrown down low, and it's caught at the 20. The game of 6 on the reception.
Ethan Bradshaw just turned in between the linebacker and cornerback. Timing pattern. Brings up a 2nd and 4 for the Seahawks. Ball resting at the Walkersville 20-yard line.
Have trips on the wing right. They go off right tackle with the run. Big hole is tackled after a 3-yard gain right at the marker. It's going to be close. They move the chain.
Just enough for Decatur first down.
First and 10 from the 16 for the Seahawks.
Bunch formation
Yeah.
here. Both sides tight slots. Look for an out pattern.
No, it's a
And
run
quick
off left
handoff.
tackle.
Oh, and they're there, but no one gets penetration.
Yeah. They shut it down at the point of attack, but that is one shifty back. I mean, he just planted that foot and cut back upfield,
Yep.
looking for an open hole as he floated down the line, made his cut.
Logan Boston on the tackle after a 3-yard gain.
Call it 2nd and 7 for the Hawks. Same formation.
Yep.
Wants to pass, looking for a guy on a slant, throws up the fade.
Wide
It's caught.
open. Ran right
Touchdown.
past the
Yep.
cornerback,
Let him-
number 8, Ethan Bradshaw. Check that, number 3, Evan Copeland. Decatur has 4 or 5 receivers that have nearly 30 receptions on the season. So Stephen Decatur takes the opening kickoff, drives 70 yards in 3 minutes. Extra point attempt is pretty automatic. Blake Wallace, 45 of 46 on the season, now 46 of 47. And the score now is Decatur 7, Walkersville 0.
All right, we'll be right back for the kickoff.
Serving our community for over 50 years with quality service at a fair price, Brownie's Auto Repair employs only ASE certified technicians. Brownie's is one of only 33 shops in the state of Maryland designated as an ASE Blue Seal of Excellence repair facility. They want to help you maintain your vehicle in a manner that keeps it trouble-free and fun to drive. Stop by today. That's Brownie's Auto Repair, located on Frederick Street in Walkersville, a proud sponsor of Walkersville High School Athletics.
All right, we're back. The ball's teed up. Here's the run up, and there's the kick. High end over end kick taken at the 5-yard line out to the 10, 15, 20. Ooh, bam! 23-yard line is where the Walkersville offense will take over for its first series of this game down by 7.
Good kick coverage. Number 5, Amarian Manuel on the tackle. Let's see what Walkersville's offensive game plan is. We know DeMarcus Ross is on the verge of a few records, but I'm sure the record he'd like to walk out of here with is a win.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Split wide left. In the gun.
8 in the box.
Straight ahead. Nice run. Now we've got a little mix up there, a little extracurricular activity on the field, but 3 yards on the carry.
Yep.
And boy, that rain's coming down hard now.
Little push off the right side. See if Coach Tyler Thompson opens things up early. Again, 8 men in the box. A 6-2 look from Decatur. Ross avoids the first tackler, falls forward to the 30-yard line.
Yeah. So that'll bring up 3rd and 3 for the Lions.
I didn't see any change of personnel, so it looks like we're going to stay in the same set.
Yep.
Walkersville comes out unbalanced here to the left. Oh, high snap, pull down.
It down.
Ross
around the corner, tackled. He's not
Nope.
going to get it.
Number 56, Garrett Maloney.
Only a yard on the carry. That'll bring up 3 and out for the Lions.
And I did see Decatur came after punts of their opponents. So we need a solid snap and kick here.
Standing on his own.
I'm sorry.
Standing on his own 15.
Angelo Torres.
Torres ready to punt. Making sure everybody's covered. Good snap. Penetration.
And there it is.
And it's blocked. And in for the score.
Tackled at the 4-yard line.
No, he didn't get in.
Number 80, Brett Schultz. Just way too long and too many men right in the punter's face.
Yeah, they came after him.
Missed assignments on that.
That might have been a place to call a fake punt.
They're going to come every time.
Yeah, well,
that's what they do.
It's always good to second guess, right?
Power formation,
ball
balls on the ground.
Dropped. And it's covered by the Hawks, but they lost 5.
And now they take out their power package and bring in their wide receivers.
Wow.
To Shields alertly falls on that.
Major substitutions. I think the entire offense came out and a new one came in. Well, you can see that by the size of their roster. It's a huge roster on this sideline, enough for 3 teams.
Ball rests at the 8. 2nd and goal at the 8.
Keeper rolling around the right side, gets away from one, throws it into the end zone. Knocked down by the Lions. Good D.
Yeah. Well, Colton Amaral had a good shot at that one. The ball just kind of floated away from him. Knocked it down. 3rd and 8 at the 8-yard line. Good pursuit there by the defensive end of Walkersville. Looked like A.K. Whitby hot on his heels. So they go to the wide slot formation. Crossing patterns. Here Walkersville's got to communicate.
They're going to pass, looking to the left, throwing the fade in the corner.
The back in the backfield. Oh.
He dropped it.
Walkersville might have got away with a little early contact there.
Yeah.
DeShields out of the backfield.
Now here comes that power package. A whole set of 11
Patrick
players.
Word. It's the field goal team.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize it was 4th down already. Man. That was a good stand by the Lions.
Yep. Now just got to stay onside. Kicker very accurate, not long, and then Walkersville jumps offside.
They jumped offside and drew the penalty, so. But that's not enough for the first down. It'll move it closer and make it easier. You think they'll change their minds?
Well, it's got to be 4th and goal in the 4.
Nah, they're just resetting. They're going to kick it.
And I'm not sure what Walkersville's looking at up there, that they're even jumping. They need to settle down, get back to fundamental football.
It's hard coming on the road like this, and 3-hour drive for them. And he hooked it right through.
It's good. 10-0 with 5:46 to play here in the first quarter, but a good goal line stand from Walkersville keeps them in the game.
So the Seahawks capitalize on the block punt to put 3 more up on the board. We'll take a break and be right back for another kickoff.
Thurmont Country Kitchen, conveniently located on Water Street in downtown Thurmont. It's just like home, only they do the dishes. Ha! Family owned and operated since 1984, Thurmont Country Kitchen has something for everyone. Handicap accessible.
All right, we're back. I mean, they are really pushing the tempo in this game. They just went straight at it and kicked off. So back to the 29 on the return, Walkersville 1st and 10.
Ross from the 5 back to the 29. See if Walkersville, we know Ross is a game breaker. All he needs is a little bit of a seam. Change formation. They force Decatur now to reduce to 7 in the box. And there's Ross off the edge.
Give him 6 on the carry. Nice run.
Yep, nice first down carry there. Good push off this left side.
Split right, slot right.
Unbalanced line to the right. Oh, high snap, great play by Mizuko to bring that down, but then that throws the timing off.
Only a yard, maybe a half a yard. No, they give him a full yard on the carry. So that'll bring up third
Here
and
comes
short.
jumbo package for Walkersville. Quarterback out of the game. This is typically where they wildcat.
3rd and 2 with the ball spotted on the 32-yard line in Walkersville territory.
4:25 to play here in the first quarter. Big 3rd down for the Walkersville Lions.
So Ross is in the Wildcat now with the power package in front of him. 8 in the box, and he loses the ball, and it's knocked loose. And the Hawks have it, and they're in the score.
Number 8 with the fumble recovery and 30-yard run into the end zone.
Actually, wow, he punched it out of Ross. It squirted out, and Ross almost got it back and was on the ground trying to recover it. It was punched free.
Again, a high shotgun snap on a wet night and you're just asking for trouble. The center needs to get the ball down, and it's got to hit the quarterback or the intended receiver in the belly. Blake Wallace, the extra point out of the Johnny Hobgood hold. Walkersville attempts to block, but it's good with 17-0 to score with 4:02 to play here in the first quarter.
Catoctin Mountain Massage and Wellness Center passionately believes that what they do enriches people's lives emotionally and physically. Catoctin Mountain Massage and Wellness Center is not just a therapeutic massage center, but it is a collaboration of the healing arts using Reiki, sound, movement, art, and more. Catoctin Mountain Massage and Wellness Center are people who care. Nerve or orthopedic issues, back and neck pain? Catoctin Mountain Massage and Wellness Center can help you. Enjoy luxurious treatment with amazing results at Catoctin Mountain Massage.
All right, the ball fell off the tee, so fortunately I'll give us a chance to catch our breath because they are pushing the tempo here at Hawk Stadium.
There's no TV timeouts here in high school football,
Nuh-uh.
so when they're ready, they go. There's no man in an orange glove telling them to wait. Deep kick. Ross underneath it at the 15-yard line looking for some running room. And there's a holding penalty behind the play. So this is going to pin Walkersville deep. Somehow Walkersville needs to make the decision to run north-south on those kicks. They're not going to be fast enough to go side to side. And then you just put your blockers at risk when you start changing direction on the returns.
So they mark it off all the way back to the 13-yard line, 1st and 10. And now they're covering the ball with a towel. In the gun, Mzoko looks over the defense. Hand off to Ross, off the left side. Big hole, big opening into the second level after the 20-yard line, giving him 7 on the carry.
So they set in trips formation here to the left side and then hand off and run to the left side. Get good blocks by Boston on the tackle to get clean to the edge.
Two receivers split wide right. Mzoko in the gun. Takes the snap, handoff around the right side. Ross has to bounce it outside, cuts it upfield. Not much there. Spun around and brought down for no gain. Yeah.
Coach Thompson's got to have to start opening up the offense a little bit.
It really is.
DeMarcus a chance in the running game.
Right now they're a one-trick pony, and they're just keying on Ross on every play. So,
well, and it's not so much keying on Ross. They're just packing the box because they know you're not going to pass the football.
yeah.
Now 3rd and 4 may not be the perfect opportunity, but you got some receivers out here that can make plays.
They fake the run, they throw the quick out, and it's picked off.
Intercepted. Seahawks read that one the whole way. Saw the play action, saw the motion. Brooks Waters from his middle linebacker position just came out and took the pass away. Sets up the Seahawks 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line of Walkersville.
Hawks leading 17-0, threatening again in the red zone. Handoff straight ahead, big hole, second level, 5 yards on the carry.
Braden Mitchell assisting on the tackle.
Did you see the size of that hole there? That was the width of a car.
Well, when you spread them out and you have a 3-man defensive front, you already have a hole. A linebacker has to plug that a little harder, a little faster.
2nd and 5 for the Hawks. The ball on the 15 now.
Had him in the backfield.
They had him, yeah.
Lost him.
He's so shifty, hard to bring down. 4-yard gain, that'll bring up 3rd and 1. Watch for the play action here. See what they do.
Quarterback
Keeper
draw.
right up the middle, 1st down. They brought him down at the 8-yard line where it'll be 1st and goal for the Hawks.
See if the Walkersville defense can hold strong one more time. Offensive line is really getting into the defensive front of Walkersville, giving good running lanes.
Nice collapse. There was a hole there, and then it closed quickly. 1 yard on the carry.
Boston on the bottom of that pile for Walkersville.
2nd and goal from the 6 now.
They really, and it looks like they're going to let the quarter end on that one.
All right.
So at the end of the 1st quarter, it's Decatur 17, Walkersville 0, and we'll be right back.
And respects Dr. John Hageman at Center of Life Chiropractic and his wife Marcia at Center of Life Pilates for their many years of helping people in need and for the wonderful ways they give back to their community through scholarship and fundraising efforts. Center of Life is located on Water Street in downtown Thurmont. For information or to check out their schedule, go online to centeroflife.us today. That's Center of Life Chiropractic and Pilates. Make an adjustment to your life today. Cool Oldies 1450 THU is the leader in high school sports broadcasting. Since 2008, we have broadcast more high school sporting events than any radio station in the 4-state area. Football, basketball, baseball, and softball. Regular season playoffs and state championships from Southern PA to Brunswick, the Western Mountains of Maryland to the Eastern Shore. Cool Oldies 1450 THU is #1 in high school sports broadcasting.
All right, we're back here live where the Hawks are threatening to put some more up on the board. The 2nd and goal from the 6. They throw a fade to the corner and is caught.
How in the world?
How did he catch? Right over the top of the defender. He hesitated a split second, and that gave the opportunity for that ball to drop in.
And number 3 on the touchdown.
That was
Again,
just
it's Taribi Wise.
That was just a timing throw.
Ball is on for the extra point attempt.
Wallace on for the extra point. Bad snap, bobbled. He gets up, heading towards the corner. Walkersville flushes him out of bounds. Conversion no good. So the score holds at 23 for Decatur, 0 for Walkersville. And we'll take a quick break and be back for the kickoff.
You have a list of things. None of those things say wander around a warehouse looking for somebody to help you, or walk out not knowing if you got exactly what you need. Nope, you have a list of things, and Ace has them, from the brands you trust. We also have people who ask the right questions to make sure you get everything you need. Because at Ace, we have our own list, and great service is at the top.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Head over to Cousins Ace Hardware today. Located on North Church Street in Thurmont, Cousins Ace Hardware is a proud sponsor of high school athletics on the radio.
All right, there's the run up. A deep kick taken at the 5-yard line out to the 10, 15, 20. 25 sticks his head in there and drives forward out to the 27, where it'll be 1st and 10 Walkersville.
So Walkersville needs to start the comeback right now. Need to get some momentum, at least shift field position, hold on to the football. Victims of a block punt, a fumble, and an interception already here this evening.
Straight ahead, weaving his way through traffic, give him a yard on the carry, not much else.
A gain of 1. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Okay, the wind's supposed to slow down after sunset, right?
Supposed to, but we're about to get blown off of the top of this press, but at least the rain's stopped. It's not as heavy as it was.
What are you looking at?
Oh, yeah, you're right. I just stood up and saw it in the lights. Oh, going deep, intercepted. Flag on the other side of the field.
No. I'm just saying a wide open receiver down the field.
And he missed
and we predetermined who we're throwing to.
Yeah.
Into a bunch. A.K. Whitby tried to make the catch. Sets up Decatur at the Walkersville 35-yard line. They reposition the football appropriately at the 34-yard line.
Handoff, number 1 around the right side, stops and cuts it back up, 11-yard gain. Very good speed. They mark him down at the 25, we'll call it 10 yards.
A lot of formations, a lot of movement. Somehow that front 4 of Walkersville needs to start to get off blocks and make some plays because they spread everything out. So the running lanes are there if those defensive linemen can't get off their block.
Keeper, they fake the jet and then straight ahead, he drives for 1st down yardage and pushes the pile down to the 19. They stopped his, marked his forward progress though at the 21.
They bring a tight end in on their offensive package this time. Take their running back out. So look for the tight end down the middle of the field. A little bubble screen out here and another missed tackle.
4 yards on the catch. Give him 5 on the forward progress. Ball spotted just outside the 15 now.
Walkersville needs somebody to make a play defensively. Change the momentum a little bit.
High snap, he pulls it down straight ahead. The initial contact is not wrapping. He's always they're always bouncing off of something and getting more yardage.
Yeah, I think that was more of a bouncing off the back of his lineman because there was no Walkersville's guy there. Whitby actually got him from behind and knocked his feet out from under him. Brings up a 3rd and 2 for the Seahawks.
Motion across the formation, fakes the jet. No, he tosses it to him on the keeper around the right edge. First down yardage.
The ball does get knocked loose. Good solid hit, but not until the Seahawks pick up another first down.
And it's 1st and goal from the 6 now.
Zachary Baker on that catch officially.
Well, they really spread the field with this offense. Receivers all the way out. And they flip power left. Quarterback keeper off the left side, following his blockers. Best defensive play of the game for the Lions. He lost yardage.
Yep, well played. Walkersville's number 11. Mason Ambush up from his secondary position. 2nd and goal at the 9. This is where they threw that fade pattern to number 3 up top there. Walkersville needs to defend and move with them.
On the slant, dropped it.
In and out of the hands of the intended receiver. Colton Amaral on the coverage. Brings up 3rd and goal at the 9.
Intended for Baker. Falls to the turf. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 9.
So it's a little too much mustard on that pass with the wet ball squirted right through his fingers. Incomplete.
Yeah, these wide receivers for the Seahawks really run nice patterns, set their foot in the turf, good solid breaks, and the timing has been perfect on the quarterback release.
They motion number 1 out into trips. Straight drop, looking to pass, down the middle, over the top, caught, touchdown. Behind the receiver, behind the defender again.
Yep, man-to-man defense is not working for the Lions. Individually, the defensive backs are getting beat off the line of scrimmage. Pushes the score up to 30-0, extra point to come. Check that, 20-29, yes. Extra point is good. 30-0 Decatur, 6:52 to play here in the 2nd quarter.
We'll be right back.
It may not require a textbook, but it's filled with valuable lessons. It may not take place in a classroom, but it's an ideal environment for learning. It may not involve a diploma, but it can help prepare Maryland's young people for life. It's high school sports. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students that participate in high school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think again. Better yet, think about attending a high school sporting event in your community. You'll be amazed by what you see. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Maryland Public Secondary Schools Athletic Association and the Maryland State Athletic Directors Association.
Why do we keep doing that? So deep kick, 5-yard line to the near hash, and we try to return again to the far side of the field. This team's just too fast to do that against.
What are you saying? You should cut it straight up? Take it right up the middle, a little wedge formation, and
a little
try to bust one, pop
cross
one
blocking right at the point of the catch. This team's just too fast. They're not big. If you look out there, the stature of the Seahawks, they're not big. They're just outnumbering us at point of attack. We're not fooling them.
Straight ahead, 2 yards on the carry, Ross.
A gain of 2, it'll be 2nd and 8.
Decatur's either in a 5-man defensive front or a 6-man defensive front, and those guys have nothing but run responsibility.
They got 8 in the box and two deep, 2 safety deep. And Ross gets the carry around the left side, and he barely gets a yard. So it looks like they pretty much resigned themselves to running. The 2 pass attempts were disastrous.
Well, neither one has tried to go downfield either. They were both into the flats.
Yeah.
Receivers were covered.
Obvious passing down, 3rd and 9 for the Lions. Let's see what Mazzocco does. Handoff straight ahead. Loses a yard. So 3 and out.
And somebody's down.
And it's a Walkersville Lion. He tried to get up, but he went back down again. All right, we'll take an injury timeout and be right back.
E-bikes are the latest trend in urban and suburban transportation. Pedal or throttle, exercise or relax. E-bikes are everywhere now in our area. Fredericktown Yamaha Cycle Company is Frederick County's largest supplier of pedal-assisted e-bikes. Fredericktown Yamaha is a supplier of Yamaha, Giant, and Intense electric bikes. From open road to crosstown commutes, mountain bikes, and more. Fredericktown Yamaha specializes in 2 wheels and a motor. Since 1975, located just off Urbana Pike in Frederick. Check out our website at fredericktown-yamaha.com. Fredericktown Yamaha, where the fun begins.
Hawkins Landscaping, locally owned and operated for over 50 years. Winner 9 years in a row for the best of the best in Frederick County. Let our professionally trained staff of certified landscapers transform your yard from a dream to reality. Hawkins Landscaping specializes in elegant and inviting outdoor environments. If you're looking to create, upgrade, or revitalize your outdoor space, Call Hawkins Landscaping today at 301-898-3615. That's 301-898-3615. Hawkins Landscaping. When you deserve the best, get the best.
We hope you're enjoying the game. Let's hear a special message from another one of our fantastic sponsors.
Serving our community for over 50 years with quality service at a fair price, Brownies Auto Repair employs only ASE certified technicians. Brownies is one of only 33 shops in the state of Maryland designated as an ASE Blue Seal of Excellence repair facility. They want to help you maintain your vehicle in a manner that keeps it trouble-free and fun to drive. Stop by today. That's Brownies Auto Repair, located on Frederick Street in Walkersville, a proud sponsor of Walkersville High School Athletics.
I loved playing high school sports. I loved the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, all the pageantry, and I wanted to keep playing. But I graduated. No colleges called, and neither did the pros. So, to stay close to the game I loved, I decided to become a high school official. You know, a referee. When I played high school sports, I learned the importance of integrity, good sportsmanship, and respect for the rules. Now, as a high school official, I get to help model these same values to others. Maybe the colleges and the pros didn't call, but the kids in Maryland did. And now, I'm enjoying the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, and all the pageantry of high school sports all over again.
This message presented by the Maryland Public Secondary Schools Athletic Association and the Maryland State Athletic Directors Association.
Our local American Legion Post 168 in Thurmont is amazing. Not only do they support local high school sports on the radio, but they have great food, great fun, and they constantly serve our community in so many ways. Check out their Facebook page, American Legion Post 168, to find out about their exciting events. And be sure to say thank you for supporting our local community. And don't you forget to say thank you every time you see them for their selfless sacrifice in military service to our country. Thanks, American Legion Post 168. We salute you. At Amber Hill Therapy Centers, our goal is to provide you with a customized treatment plan using advanced physical therapy and occupational therapy methods and technology. With offices conveniently located in Thurmont and throughout Frederick County, Amber Hill Therapy Centers specializes in sports injuries and sports rehab, back pain, post-surgical rehab, and more. We accept all major insurance plans. Amber Hill Therapy Centers treats patients of all ages who receive care from our highly skilled therapists and staff. For more information on Amber Hill Therapy Centers, check out our website at amberhillpt.com. Amber Hill Therapy Centers, where the patients come first.
Amber Hill Therapy Center is a proud sponsor of Frederick County High School Athletics on the radio.
Catoctin Mountain Massage and Wellness Center passionately believes that what they do enriches people's lives emotionally and physically. Catoctin Mountain Massage and Wellness Center is not just a therapeutic massage center, but it is a collaboration of the healing arts using Reiki, sound, movement, art, and more. Catoctin Mountain Massage and Wellness Center are people who care. Nerve or orthopedic issues, back and neck pain? Catoctin Mountain Massage and Wellness Center can help you. Enjoy luxurious treatment with amazing results at Catoctin Mountain Wellness Center. And by the way, they are looking for experienced therapists who are skilled in the healing arts to join their team today. Just check out their website, catoctinmountainmassage.com. That's Catoctin, MTN, massage.com to connect with them today.
All right, we're back. The player had to be carted off the field, so we're ready to go.
And we got to say it was DeMarcus Ross, the injured Walkersville Lions. They carted him over to the bench. Walkersville to punt. Torres gets off his short kick.
Bounces out of bounds at the 32-yard line in Walkersville territory, where the Hawks will take over 1st and 10.
5:27 to play here in the second quarter. Score 30 for Decatur, Walkersville 0. See the carts staying over there on the sideline.
They're looking at his, it looks like his lower body.
I don't understand why they just don't take him to the locker room.
Yeah.
But he may ask to have stayed and watched.
Right.
So Decatur starts to a 33-yard line.
Hand off left tackle, breaking tackles, breaking 2, 3 tackles, falls all.
Sorry about the camera work there, folks. Check that, number 29, Kyle Mumford on the carry. 5'7", 160-pound sophomore.
From the 20.
Nice play by the Walkersville defensive front. No gain on the play. Nine-yard gain. Third and 2. Up the middle. Good push. Enough for another Decatur first down. Inside
Slant
route.
broken up.
Nice.
Yeah, good.
Nice.
Yeah, good defense on that.
Is that Colton Amaral on coverage? Jumped the route, knocked the ball loose. Second down. 2:54 to play here in the first half. Oh, ball's out. Bringing the bunch package here on the left side. See if somebody from the defense can get in the backfield and disrupt some timing here on 3rd and long. Good coverage downfield. Hobgood pulls it down, evades one tackler, and is pushed out of bounds inside the 5. And in comes their tight end package. And quarterback comes out, so it's going to be a wildcat situation.
4th and 3. The Seahawks leave the offense.
Number 10, Nathan Tapley, along with number 1, Vernon Shields in the backfield. Direct snap to Tarpley. Good play. He spins off, dives forward, and is marked 1 yard shy of the goal line. Turnover on downs. Walkersville defense stands.
Hawk player down. All right.
.147 to play here in the second quarter. 30-0 is the score. Turnovers, the story of the evening, Michael.
Yes.
Some created, some not so much. Moving Marcus off the field. All but on the 1 yard line. 99 yards to go to pay dirt. Tight formation.
Oh, nice run.
Colton Amaral now.
All right. Having a hard time. Apologize. Our signal's going in and out all over the place here. I'm not sure why. Perhaps the weather conditions are affecting our broadcast, but we'll try to keep it going as much as possible. If we lose you, we may have to shut it down and get out of here.
We're staying to the end, Michael. What are you talking about? Brooks Waters, the injured player, up and off the field. His own power, good to go. Brings up a 2nd and 4 for the Lions. Amaral looking for running room. Ducks his head, pushes forward.
First down.
Move the chains.
Out to the 12-yard line, they spot it.
Is that the first down in the game for Walkersville?
Yeah.
1:14 to play. Clock stopped while they move the chains. For some reason, the clock still hasn't started. And I didn't think anybody called a timeout there.
Amaral around the left side, got some room behind his blockers, pushing the pile. Straight ahead, give him 5 yards on the carry.
Now the clock rolls, under 1 minute to play here in half. Boy, I'd love to see them take a shot with Huff out there.
Yeah.
1-on-1.
Yep.
Gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5 from the 17.
I mean, at this point, what do you have to lose?
Nothing.
And they are so tight in the box. I'm not sure the free safety can get over and help at all.
Play action here would be a good. Oh, he lost the ball and slipped out of his hands on the snap. Back to the original line of scrimmage. Loss of 5 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 10. That's just a slick ball all the way around. It's a steady rain. It's not a heavy rain.
Right.
But it's a steady rain coming down this entire game.
And it's cold. And that's the end of the first half. Your score, Decatur 30, Walkersville 0.
We'll step aside for a break, and we'll be back in just a minute. We'll try to get you some scores from around the other games in the league, as well as get you up to date on everything going on. We'll be right back.
Football season is here, and that means Friday Night Lights football from Southern PA to Frederick County and beyond. Tune in to watch our live video stream and play-by-play coverage of your favorite high school sports teams on Cool Oldies 1450 THU. Everyone in Thurmont knows and respects Dr. John Hageman at Center of Life Chiropractic and his wife Marcia at Center of Life Pilates for their many years of helping people in need and for the wonderful ways they give back to their community through scholarship and fundraising efforts. Center of Life is located on Water Street in downtown Thurmont. For information or to check out their schedule, go online to centeroflife.us today. That's Center of Life Chiropractic and Pilates. Make an adjustment to your life today.
Here's the Cool Oldies 1450 AM forecast. For tonight, scattered showers and then isolated thunderstorms. A low around 38 degrees, chance of rain is 50% to start. Will drop to 20% as the night goes through. Mostly sunny by tomorrow morning with a high of 53 degrees. Cloudy on tomorrow night, lows around 41. Then on Sunday, a high of 54, mostly sunny skies. Low Sunday night around 36. From the Cool Oldies 1450 AM Weather Center, I'm LaJuan Haynes.
All right, we're back here live. We got some scores to catch up with you on. Go ahead, Coach.